Good morning dear students, warm welcome to the session. You are watching EduStar Class 5 Science, Lesson 5 Food and Health Part 2. In our last video session, we have learnt about food and nutrients, components of food, types of food and nutrients and sources of food also, water and roughage and balanced diet also. Shall we have a small recap of the last session? Okay, let's start students. What is food? Food is essential for our body. Food gives us energy. Food builds and repairs our body. What are nutrients? Food contains certain useful substances are called nutrients. The nutrients give energy to our body. They protect our body against diseases and help in its growth and development. What are the 5 types of nutrients? Yes dears, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Next, what are the 3 types of food? Energy giving food, body building food and protective food. What is balanced diet? A diet that contains all the nutrients, roughage and water in the right proportion is called a balanced diet. A balanced diet is essential to stay healthy and keep fit. Why do we need water and roughage? Water is one of the most precious resources on earth and is necessary for all living beings. Your body uses water in all its cells, organs and tissues to help regulate its temperature and maintain other bodily functions also. Roughage. Roughage is the fiber present in the food, isn't it? It is the undigested part of the food. It helps in getting rid of waste from our body. Okay dear children, shall we start today's session? Today we are going to learn about diseases, types of diseases and what are communicable diseases also. Shall we? In our last video session, we have learnt about vitamins and minerals, isn't it? The word vita means life. Vitamins are not the sources of energy. They are protective food as they help our body to fight diseases. At the same thing, minerals also help the nervous system pass messages to the different body parts. Minerals are needed in small amount. Now we are going to see some vitamins and minerals and their deficiency diseases, sources of that vitamins and minerals and their functions also. Are you ready dears? Our body needs the following 4 important vitamins to protect ourselves from diseases. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C and vitamin D. Now we are going to see about vitamin A. It keeps our skin healthy and good for the eyes also. Some food sources of vitamin A: red and orange, yellow and dark green vegetables like carrot, pumpkin and fruits like apple, ripe mango and also eggs. In the lack of vitamin A, what kind of symptoms of deficiency diseases we will get? Symptoms of vitamin A deficiency diseases are eye diseases called night blindness. Next, vitamin B. It helps the body to break down carbohydrates and also the functioning of the nervous system. Some food sources of vitamin B are brown rice, groundnuts and eggs. Symptoms of vitamin B deficiency diseases are pain or numbness and tingling sensation in fingers and toes called beriberi. Here beriberi is a kind of disease. This beriberi disease affects the heart and circulatory system also. In extreme cases, it can cause heart failure. It damages the nerves and can lead to decreased muscle strength and muscle paralysis. Next, vitamin C. It helps the body to absorb iron. It keeps gums and skin healthy. Some food sources of vitamin C are citrus fruits like oranges and lime tomatoes. Lack of vitamin C creates skin diseases, loose teeth also. This disease is called scurvy. Vitamin D. It keeps teeth and bones healthy. It helps the body to absorb calcium. Calcium is a mineral. Some sources of vitamin D are sunlight, milk, eggs and sea fish. It causes bowed legs is called rickets. Next we are going to see about 4 types of minerals. They are calcium, iodine, iron and phosphorus. First we are going to see about calcium. It builds bones and teeth and strengthens the gums also. Sources of calcium. We have to eat dairy products like milk, cheese, butter and almonds to get this calcium mineral. Deficiency of calcium. The lack of calcium mineral, our bones will be very weak. Next we are going to see about iodine. It helps the proper growth of the body. We can get iodine mineral from the iodized salt and seafoods also. The lack of the iodine, it will cause the swelling of a gland in neck region. This disease is called goiter. Next we are going to see about iron. Iron builds red blood cells and helps us to be active. Sources of iron. We have to eat cashew nuts, spinach and sesame seeds to get this iron mineral. Deficiency of iron. The lack of iron mineral, person gets tired easily and looks pale. This disease is called anemia. Next we are going to see about phosphorus. It improves appetite and helps in growth. Appetite means hunger. Already I told you that in our last video itself, isn't it? Sources of phosphorus. We have to eat peas, beans and green leafy to get the phosphorus mineral. Deficiency of phosphorus. The deficiency disease of phosphorus is bones and teeth will be very weak. Students, now we have learnt about 4 types of vitamins. Vitamin A, Vitamin B, Vitamin C and Vitamin D also. Next we have learnt about 4 types of minerals. They are calcium, iodine, iron and phosphorus. All vitamins and minerals are very important for our health. Next we are going to see about the types of diseases. What is disease? Disease is a condition that does not allow the body to work properly. A disease is an abnormal condition in which our body does not function properly. Diseases can occur due to lack of any nutrients in our diet. They may also occur due to germs. There are 2 types of diseases. They are communicable disease and non-communicable disease. First we are going to see about the communicable disease. What are communicable diseases? The diseases that can spread from one person to another are called communicable diseases. Diseases which are caused by germs and can be passed from a sick person to a healthy person are called communicable diseases. Can you understand? These diseases are also known as infectious diseases. Communicable diseases are caused by germs. Germs are disease causing organisms that are so small that they cannot be seen through the naked eye. These germs are called microorganisms or microbes. These germs can be present in the air, food and water, etc. Some of the communicable diseases caused by germs such as bacteria, virus, protozoa and fungi. Bacteria cause diseases like typhoid, plague, tuberculosis, cholera and pneumonia. Viruses cause diseases like measles, chickenpox, polio, common cold and AIDS also. Protozoa cause diseases like malaria and dysentery, etc. Fungi cause diseases like infection of skin and athlete's foot. These kinds of diseases can spread from one person to another person. Students, can you understand what are communicable diseases? Okay dears. Students, we came to the end of this session. In our next class, we will learn about how communicable diseases spread, prevention of communicable diseases, non-communicable diseases, malnutrition, vaccination, pasteurization, exercise and rest also. Now students, all of you take your science classwork note. We have written up to the parts of the brain in lesson 4, isn't it? Next we have to write about the sense organs. Copy as it is in the given video. Sense organs. Sense organs helps us to know about the outside world. The eyes, ears, nose, skin and tongue are the 5 sense organs. Next you have to write about eyes. The eyes have 3 main layers. The first transparent layer is called the cornea. The second layer is a colored part called the iris. The black spot in the center of the iris is the pupil. The third layer is called retina. Retina connected to the brain through the optic nerve. The retina acts as a screen on which the image of what we see forms. Okay dear children, we will meet soon in our next video session. Thank you dears.